Here we go. Anyway, so back to the show here. I want to talk about Twitch for a few minutes. All right, so here we are on Twitch. I've been spending a lot of time on Twitch lately, studying Twitch, learning more about Twitch, the Twitch service. And the reason is to see how I can expand my reach on Twitch and learn more about it and how to do it ethically and how to do it right. And I see it as a very viable medium. There's a lot of potential to this medium for Twitch. Now, as a streamer, as someone who streams, as a podcaster too, I see a lot of value in a lot of these different venues, a lot of these different platforms. Having said that, there are some things that I have to take into account on these platforms as well, especially if I'm multi-streaming. Let me explain where I'm going with this. I've been a podcaster for over 14 years, considered one of the old guard for podcasters. And in my day, in my 14 years, I have encountered a lot of different platforms for podcast distribution, for podcast syndication that I've had to learn from the School of Hard Knocks. Didn't go to college for it. From the School of Hard Knocks about how to handle a lot of these platforms and how to do this ethically and do it the right way and without losing my branding as a podcaster and without losing my copyrights, my rights as a podcaster. Now, the thing about podcasting is that over the years, I have learned, sometimes the hard way, what to do and what not to do, and how to survive as a podcaster and how to thrive as a podcaster. And in the course of that, I have learned to study and to check every license agreement. Like if I'm going to join a certain platform for something, for a podcast, to distribute my podcast on, or to allow that distribution platform to syndicate my podcast, I read all these agreements. I read them word for word to make sure that I'm protected as a podcaster, and that my rights are protected as a podcaster, and my images are protected, and that my copyright is protected. My show is protected. So that's what I've done all these many years. So I'm well aware of that. Now I am not I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an attorney. Gordon, my good friend Gordon Firemark, he is kind of an attorney that I respect that does know that sort of thing, copyright law and trademark law in regards to podcasters, and he's spoken on that many times. And Gordon has a lot of different. He actually does some workshops and things like that on it, and is very knowledgeable in that. Gordon's a very smart guy. So, and if you haven't checked it out, you got Gordon Firemark. He's also a podcaster in his own right, and a very good guy. I like Gordon. And anyway, so where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I need more wine. Here, let me start here. If you're on Twitch right now, I think you want to listen. You want to hear this. You really want to hear this. This is very important. If you're a streamer on Twitch, especially, this is very, very important. So I read all of my agreements. Now, very early on, when I was doing the Forcefield podcast, I was involved in a couple of different platforms. One was a business-related podcast platform. I guess the wine is kicking in. Okay, this is the entertainment part, folks. So I was on this I can't remember the name of it right offhand, but it's a business podcast platform. It was a business radio kind of thing, and they were streaming business podcasts. And in the very beginning, when I joined this platform, I set up my podcast, The Force Field, at the time, which was really, it's an IT, it's the business of IT. That was the tagline of the podcast, the business of IT, talking about business-related topics related to IT, to information technology for computer businesses. And I had quite a following. I had, in fact, my podcast was doing very, very well. And I had some sponsors from time to time. It was a very, very well received podcast. As a matter of fact, we made the made the top 100 of the small business podcasts. We were the top 100 of small business podcasts for 4 or 5 years in a row, I think. Right up there with shows like a lot of other really, really respectable radio shows, including Clark Howard, which I like to listen to. I was listed just below the Clark Howard show, as a matter of fact, and for many years, and which I thought was pretty cool. So my podcast had some clout. And I joined this business network, and in the very beginning, the business network, they said, hey, you're just part of the network. It's cool. Everything's cool. Well, over time, they decided they were going to change and when I joined them, I read their agreement, and there was nothing in there about ownership. It's like, I own my podcast, and they were just going to re-stream it or rebroadcast it. But over a period of time, they decided to add some clauses to their contract, which they did not inform me of. And one of those clauses was that they were going to, that by having my podcast on their network, that they were going to own. I'm seriously, they were going to own my podcast in perpetuity. That they would I couldn't put it on any other platform. They owned my content in perpetuity. I never agreed to that. When I first signed on, that was not in their contract, and I did not agree to that. I would have agreed to that in the first place. But they added it in there. They snuck it in there at some point. And when I saw that, I was rather livid about that, because no, you can't do that. Now, this company isn't around anymore. They're not in business. They don't exist anymore. But at the time, I was thinking, well, you can't do that. You can't just throw in a clause that says that you own my content, because this is mine. This is my podcast. This is my copyright content. So when I found out about that, by that time they were pretty much almost kaput, and they went out of business soon after that. But it didn't matter to me, because as far as I was concerned, it didn't apply to me, because I never agreed to it. Never, ever agreed to it. And there have been a few other platforms that have come up since then that have tried to make that claim. And in those cases, of course, in the podcasting world, in the podcasting space, those are generally platforms you avoid, because they can't own your content, or they can't claim ownership of your content. Now, some of them can't claim rights to use your content, for for promotional reasons and things like that, but they can't own it. Now, that hasn't stopped some of them from trying, but for the most part, platforms don't try this. They don't even go near. They don't try this. Okay, it's not a good thing. So now we come to Twitch. Twitch, an interesting platform. It's primarily a gaming platform, and it's a gaming platform. Of course, a lot of people are gamers, and they're streaming their games, and they're streaming, whatever's going on in their games. But in the last few years, or last couple of years, I should say, that Twitch has become more than just a gaming streaming platform for gamers. There are a lot of people that do their cooking shows. That's become kind of popular, the cooking shows. And I host a couple of those on my Twitch account when I'm not there. Cooking shows, and Bob Ross has a show going on. Bob Ross isn't with us anymore, but I was always a fan of Bob Ross. I enjoyed watching his joy painting shows, and when I saw that the company that has the Bob Ross shows now was streaming on Twitch, I jumped on that and said, hey, I'd be happy to host their shows while I'm not streaming. That's fine. And then that's good, and a few other streamers. My son Tommy, he has his Q Command podcast, his Tommy Antia podcast. They've done some videos and they do some streaming, and I'll host their streams when I'm not streaming. That's great. That's fine with me. I love it. It's excellent. And a couple other people I've become fans of. Miss Click, who is a fellow podcaster and streamer, and who I got to meet at podcast the first year we were there, and she's just a really, really sweet person. She's another person that I'm happy to stream her stuff on my Twitch channel when I'm not streaming. A few other people. Okay, so this is where I'm going with this, and this is really for the Twitch folks, particularly the Twitch streamers. So I started streaming on Twitch a while back. I'm multi-streaming. I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube and Periscope for Twitter and, of course, YouTube. And the thing is about Twitch has primarily been a gaming platform up until a couple of years ago when they started really, discovering that a lot of people that were doing food related shows and drink shows like this one, like Drink with Rick, where I'm reviewing wine and things like that. And they're discovering that this it's a little bit bigger than just gamers, and so they're doing more of that now. But it's primarily still a gaming, kind of a streaming platform. Now, Twitch is owned now by Amazon. Amazon owns Twitch, just to let you know. So, with that, when I first started streaming on Twitch, it was like there was nothing going on. There's really not a lot going on Twitch. And I was thinking, do I really need to be streaming on Twitch? It's really not my venue. Food and drink, you got to just chatting and things like that. You got a few of those departments, but food and drink, social eating, social drinking, that sort of thing, it kind of works. And I have my tribe here on Twitch, actually. And which is great. They're great people, and they've done a lot to help me further the channel, the Twitch channel, and I'm very appreciative of that, which I'm going to get to in just a moment, because this is directly for the Twitch folks. I've done a lot of studying on Twitch, and I'm thinking, wow, there's a lot of potential with streaming on Twitch as a podcaster and as a streamer. which is great. So I was really excited about this as I saw my followers grow and the interest grow following them on Twitch. So then I was looking at the possibility of becoming an affiliate. And a few of my followers who fans there on Twitch was saying, hey, we're going to get you set up as an affiliate. This is a really great idea, affiliate. And you know what? For me, I'll tell you what, I have a dream job now. I do, and I love my job. Nothing wrong with that. But you know what? The ultimate dream job, and I've said this several times, the ultimate dream job is to get paid for drinking wine. That's my ultimate dream. Now, once again, it's kind of a pipe dream. I don't know if it ever happened, as I retire or something, if it ever happened to get paid for drinking wine or reviewing wine, that would be just awesome. I would love it. I would love it. It'd be fantastic. But it's a pipe dream. And look, let's be honest. I've got to be real about this. Okay, I do. But some of my fans on Twitch have said, hey, let's get you set up as an affiliate. I was shocked when I saw that some of the big streamers on there, they make a lot of money. They make a serious amount of money as affiliates on Twitch. Now, not everybody does. There are a lot of small streamers. There are a lot of other streamers that don't make anything. They don't make a red dime. A red cent, I should say. But there are some that really make a lot of money. And look, I'm not looking to get rich on this. I just be able to live comfortable and just be able to basically support my wine habit. Basically support. Look, I've got bills. I don't make any money on the stream now as it is. I don't make any money on this. Okay. Everything that I give to you, everything that seems to be a promotion or a sponsorship or whatever, it's not costing me anything. I mean, it's not giving me anything. It's not bringing anything back to me. It's just costing me. I got to keep the lights on. So I'm paying for all of this. Okay? I'm paying for all of it. And I'm not making anything back right now. I'm really not. Nothing. I'm just doing this for fun. This is for fun. I'm just doing this for fun on Saturday nights. And would I love to be making something off of this? Absolutely. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to any of you that I would love to be making money doing this. That would be great. But let's be honest. Come on. I'm doing this and I'm doing it for fun. And as long as it's fun, I'm going to keep doing it. If it stops being fun or becomes an issue, then I'll stop doing it. But for right now, it's a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. So some of my Twitch followers have come up and said, hey, let's make you an affiliate because you can make some money. And I was blown away when I saw some of this. I thought, wow, I could really make some serious money. It's amazing some of the money that some of these people are making. Unbelievable. So I thought, okay, well, I'll go for a Twitch affiliate. Let me see what this entails, and I'll give it a try. I'll go for it. And so I started going for that goal. I set myself a goal to say, let me become a Twitch affiliate. Because I thought, well, what's it going to be? It's an affiliate program, right? It's some kind of affiliate program. I can get subscribers, paid subscribers on Twitch. I don't have anything like that on Facebook or YouTube or anything like that. YouTube's kind of a loss anyway, for different reasons. I'm not going to go into that tonight. But on Twitch, I thought, well, okay, this could be pretty interesting. It could be fun to try it out, see where this goes. So I started going for that. I started to make that a goal. And I started to step in. And my son, Tommy, helped me out a lot. My daughter, Tia, my wife, Chia, they all helped me out to try to reach this goal. But I'll tell you what, the folks that really made a difference, were folks like Jonathan and Loudic and Polo TV, people on Twitch that have really stepped up to the plate and said, hey, let's help make you an affiliate. I want to, before I go any further with this, I want to say thanks because I did make, I did, there are four steps to become an affiliate here. And I reached all of those. I reached all of those goals, especially from last week. When Jonathan did what's called a raid. I'm not going to go for the folks who are not familiar with Twitch because I'm multi-streaming this. I'm not going to go into what that means, but he and his tribe on his stream. They did a raid. 85 of them came in, and and I was in the middle of doing the show last week, and my son Tommy was modding. He was acting as a mod in the stream last week, and he said, and they were trying to alert me to it. I was busy going over the. I think I was going over the grape, I think, of the week, talking about the grape of the week that we were learning about. And he just said, you got to raid. This is, all of a sudden I have all these people on Twitch, and I wasn't even really watching it that carefully because I was kind of going over the grape. And then all of a sudden I looked in and I said, wow, there are all these people in the chat. And my son Tommy said, oh, you just got raided. And I mean, I was aware of what that meant, but, and I thought, well, that's pretty awesome. And Jonathan and his folks, his followers, 85 of them just kind of raided my stream. And I wasn't really expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was humbled. I was genuinely humbled by that because they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that at all. And Polo TV and Loudick and Jonathan and some of those other people there, and they just came in and just raided my stream and brought in a lot more followers and a lot more activity on the stream. And I have to say right now that I am truly grateful for that. I'm truly grateful for that, for all of you who came in and did that. I know you didn't have to do that. It was very cool, and I appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciated that, and how much I was humbled by that. And I want to say thank you very much. And I want to give a toast out to Jonathan and those folks there, Loudick, Polo TV, and all those people that did that, and say thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing that, for that effort. Thank you very much. I'm going to toast you again because it's my show and I can't. I do appreciate it. That was much appreciated. I can't tell you what that means to me. I'm just truly humbled by that. Now, having said that, so this is where we are right now. So I've hit my thanks to all those folks there. A lot of them based in France, by the way, and we were reviewing a French wine, as a matter of fact, the Pierre Angular. And my terrible French, they endured my terrible French, and were very nice about it. I mean, those folks were very nice about it. My terrible French, and I'm very appreciative of that too. But here's, and I know it should be a but, because that I do appreciate it, I really do. Here's where I am now with the affiliate program, and it would be great to be an affiliate with Twitch. It really would. But I at this time, unfortunately, I'm declining. I'm not doing the affiliate program at this point. And I'll tell you why. This is the reason why. And it has nothing to do with you guys. You guys were great. You folks were great. And once again, I appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. this is the problem. There is an issue. There is an issue with it, and I'll explain what the issue is. And for those of you who are watching, especially those who are podcasters, who are not really in the Twitch realm, or some of you who may be in the Twitch realm who are multi-streaming, this is something that you want to pay attention to. For those of you who are podcasters who are not on Twitch at all but are thinking about it, this is something you really want to pay attention to. Now, first of all, once again, Twitch is owned by Amazon. The CEO of Amazon is Jeff Bezos, okay? Probably one of the richest people in the world, okay? Let's just keep all that in context, okay? And this is nothing against Jeff Bezos or his money or anything like that, okay? But we do need to keep everything in context. All right, so I've been approved to join the Twitch affiliate program, which could make me quite a bit of money. It could. There's a potential for quite a bit of money to be made on this. But I'm going to need to decline it for one reason. And this is the reason. When I was going over the Twitch affiliate agreement, there is a section in there. Section 2.2, and this is called live content exclusivity. And I'm reading this live, I'm reading this verbatim now. I'm reading this from Twitch's agreement. Now, Twitch can't come after me for this because it is public. It is, you can Google it up. That's what I did. I Googled it up and looked at it. And once again, I read all of these contracts, all these agreements before I sign anything or before I agree to anything. I'm going to read this verbatim. 2.2, live content exclusivity. That's the key word, exclusivity. Solely for any live audio-visual work you choose to provide to us as user content, your live Twitch content, in parentheses, starting from beginning of the initial broadcast of any such live Twitch content and continuing for a period of 24, in parentheses again, the number 24, in parentheses, hours, following the end of the initial broadcast of such live Twitch content, in parentheses again, the exclusivity period, in parentheses, such live Twitch content is exclusive. Such live Twitch content, I'm going to read that again. Such live Twitch content is exclusive to Twitch, in parentheses again. They like to use the parentheses a lot in here. Even as to you, in parentheses, during the exclusivity period of any live Twitch content, you will not, nor permit or authorize any third party to broadcast, stream, distribute, exhibit, and otherwise make available such live Twitch content in any manner. Notwithstanding the foregoing, you have the right to make any live Twitch content available during the exclusivity period solely via the Twitch services. After the exclusivity period of any live Twitch content, the license to such live Twitch content will become non-exclusive, and you will have the right to broadcast, stream, distribute, exhibit, and otherwise make available such live Twitch content in any manner and format desired by you. The initial broadcast, in quotes, means the initial broadcasting, streaming, distribution, or other exhibition of live Twitch content via the internet, whether such live Twitch content is broadcast on a real-time, live basis as the subject event is occurring, or such live Twitch content has been pre-recorded and is being initially broadcast for the first time via any manner or method of streaming. A lot of legalese in there, right? Yeah, that's the legalese. That's confuse you and get you to say, oh, okay, I'll just click on that and I'm good with it. And go, okay, no, I'm not good with this. And I'll tell you why. Okay, Twitch has a frequently asked question area, and they clarify what this actually means. Although I already know what it means because I can read legalese. Okay, I'm not a I'm not an attorney and I don't play one on TV, but my grandparents did say that I would make a great attorney because I talk so much. Take that as you will. Whatever. Okay, but here is the... and now I read that verbatim from Twitch's website for full disclosure, and I can do that because this is fair use, because I am doing commentary on this, and I'm reporting on this, okay? Fair use. Okay, once again, for fair use, and if you hear somebody crying in the background, that's my dog, my son's dog. He wants in. He's not coming in. Cosmo, go back to see Mama. Okay. All right, back to the affiliate agreement. Okay, so there is a frequently asked questions, or a FAQ, as they call them, on the affiliate agreement, and a question on what do you mean by exclusivity for live Twitch content. And this is where they clarify what this means. And I'm reading this again because this is fair use. I can do this. Okay, it's fair use because I'm doing commentary on this. And according to what they say here on their frequently asked questions, what do you mean by exclusivity for live Twitch content? If the stream is embedded in another website in accordance with our developer services agreement, this still counts as being on Twitch and is not a violation of this policy. And let me explain that. In other words, if I'm streaming on Twitch and I embed the Twitch stream on another website, like my own website or another third-party website, that's okay. No problem with that. That's perfectly fine because it's really still coming from the Twitch platform. It's just being the stream is just being embedded. The Twitch stream is being embedded on that third-party site. So that's okay. No problem there. All right. The exclusivity clause, I'm reading this again, the exclusivity clause does not otherwise restrict affiliates from using other streaming platforms to do live streaming. Oh, well, that's great. Oh, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. For instance, an affiliate is permitted to start a stream on Twitch and, after ending that stream, immediately starts a new separate stream on another platform, assuming the affiliate is not also using Twitch to broadcast that same content at the same time. Oh, wait a minute. So, in other words, what they're saying here is that we're not restricted as long as we're either embedding the Twitch stream onto another site. We're not restricted to that, but it doesn't restrict the affiliate from using other streaming platforms. In other words, you can stream to other platforms. You can multi-stream to all the platforms you want for live streaming, but this is assuming that the affiliate is not also streaming to Twitch simultaneously. In other words, if you're not streaming to Twitch simultaneously, if you're done with your stream on Twitch, you can stream to any other platform you want. Well, thank you very much, Twitch and Amazon, for allowing me to stream on other streams after I've streamed on yours. That and to be honest, you have actually no legal reason to prevent me from doing that anyway, because I have every right, because this is my stream, I have every right to stream wherever the heck I want, okay? And it also says, lastly, it's worth bearing in mind that affiliates' exclusivity obligations impact only live content, not past streamed content or VOD. That means video on demand. That's what that means, VOD. Affiliates can upload the same VOD, or video on demand, to Twitch and other platforms without any exclusivity concerns, with the exception, again, of archiving the live content within 24 hours after it broadcasts on Twitch. Also remember that broadcasting pre-recorded live content on Twitch is considered real-time streaming of live content, in parentheses again, when it is broadcast for the first time. So in other words, what this means is is that what Twitch is demanding, or not once, but it's demanding, and is actually what you're agreeing to, is that the first 24, is that what you do is on the outset, they have exclusivity for you to Twitch, to stream only to Twitch. Only to Twitch. You're allowed to stream only to Twitch. You can't multi-stream anywhere else. Only to Twitch for the first 24 hours. Now, they have exclusivity rights to that stream from you, from your content, your copyrighted content, your content that you own, that you're creating, that you're paying money for to stream. They have exclusivity to that stream for 24 hours. After that 24 hours, you are allowed to stream anywhere you want. That exclusivity ends, and you are allowed to stream anywhere you want after that first 24 hours. Now, what this means is, essentially, if I were to practice this, is that if I was actually to do this, to agree to this, is that when I, say for instance, open up this bottle of Jacob's Creek Classic Shiraz, I could only stream this to Twitch, that initial opening and the initial review and everything else that we're doing. It has to be on Twitch only. After 24 hours, I would be allowed? This is my stream. But I would be allowed, okay, to stream, or to stream a separate stream, a different one, a separate stream, to any other platform I wanted. Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, whatever I wanted to do, okay? Which would mean that, okay, if I wanted to create a stream, if I want to stream my Saturday Night Wine stream, I would technically have to stream it only on Twitch and open this bottle and review it and everything on Twitch. 24 hours later, which would be Sunday night at 10 p.m. or afterwards, if you will, I would be allowed to do it again. I would have to do a whole new stream, a separate stream, where I open up another bottle of Jacob's Creek Classic Shiraz and pour it and say, hey, I'm tasting this for the first time, and pair it with food and do the birthdays and the anniversaries and the the national days and whatever else I wanted to talk about for all those other streams. Now, think about that for just a moment. I would have to do two separate streams. I would have to do two shows, one show for Twitch only, and another separate show for all these other streams. That's what they're talking about. That's what this is. That's the agreement. So for this reason, I can't do this. There's no way I can do this. There's absolutely no way that I could do this. First of all, I'm not going to buy 2 bottles of this wine and then pretend, try it for Twitch, and then open up another one 24 hours later on a Sunday night, the day before I have to go back to work, and try this again and do it all over again and pretend that I'm doing it for the first time. There's no way that's happening. Absolutely no way. Second, there's no way that's not feasible. I'm sitting having to open 2 bottles of wine for 2 separate streams. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense at all. 0 sense. Second, this is my wine stream. This is a wine stream. And this is our wine stream, actually, because you're part of the wine stream. It's not just me. This is not just me. This is your wine stream, too. Everybody here on Facebook, on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube, not necessarily in that order, This is your wine stream too. You're part of it. You're in this. You're in the chats. You're part of this stream. How can I do that? How can I do that? At least in good conscience, it makes absolutely zero sense. Which is why, after looking over this, I have to decline the. As much as I hate to do it, because I know that the folks streaming, freaking username is here, and thanks for joining me, freaking username. I appreciate it. And there are a lot of people, here who have been following me on Twitch, who have really supported me and have supported this effort to help me obtain this affiliate status. And I really do appreciate it. But the thing is, I cannot in good conscience do this for this reason. Because here's the thing. I'm not just on Twitch. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. And I can't do this. I would be eliminated by just doing this on Twitch alone. I would be eliminating my family and friends on Twitter, on Facebook especially, folks who follow me on YouTube. Look, I think Twitch has enormous potential for folks other than just the gaming. I mean, it's a nice platform for gaming, streaming games, but it has enormous potential for streamers everywhere, and for podcasters who are streaming. In fact, I think there is a podcast streaming category there. It's just being discovered. And I think Twitch is very, very underrated when it comes to the potential for this. But once again, Twitch is owned by Amazon. Amazon has Twitch pretty much. They just look at Twitch as just what can it offer my existing platform and my existing services like Amazon Prime, which they just actually renamed Twitch Prime to, I think, Prime Gaming, I think is what they renamed it to, which I think is actually probably not a good move on Amazon's part. And look, Jeff Bezos, if you're watching, if you're having to catch this, I really don't think that's the best move. I think there's a lot more potential to Twitch than you realize, or you're willing to realize, or that you care about. And I'm pretty sure you don't care, because look, Jeff Bezos has $116 million or whatever, or $1 billion or whatever he is. He's one of the richest people in the world. 116 billion or 118 billion. I don't know. I lost count. Doesn't matter anyway. It's not my money. How much money do you need? Come on. How much money do you need to live on, Bezos? Come on. How much money do you need? I really. But you got to cut these people on Twitch a break. You really do. For people who are Twitch users, people who are Twitch streamers, a lot of people, there are a lot of gamers that are streaming on Twitch. There are a lot of other people streaming on Twitch and have just discovered Twitch, recently discovered it, like myself. There's a lot of potential with this platform, and it's being totally wasted by Amazon, totally being misused by Amazon. And that one clause in that contract prevents me from becoming a Twitch affiliate. Because, first of all, look, all right, Twitch, it's a platform. That's their own thing. That's their proprietary platform. It's a business. I get all that. They can do whatever they want. It's their business. They can do whatever they want. They can make the rules however they want to make them. I get that. I understand that. I respect that, okay? And to a point. But there comes a point in time when you have to realize, what's really good What's really best for the people that are providing you the content creators. Not just me, but I'm talking about all those people who are streaming their games and everything else, or cooking shows, or just chatting, or whatever else they're doing on Twitch. These people are providing content. They're providing value to your site, and you're profiting from them. How many of them, below the top 1%ers, are you actually paying attention to? And are you actually accommodating for and actually rewarding for their work, for what they're doing? And I think there comes a point where as a streamer, or as a content provider, I should say, but because there are podcasters doing this too, where you have to realize, you know what, I'm providing free content to this platform that's owned by Amazon, and Amazon isn't really giving me the compensation for it, and they're making demands on my content that they actually have no right to make demands on, because it isn't their content, but yet they're profiting from that content. They're making money off that content with little to no compensation for the content creators. So they're basically pimping the content creators for their own gain. And yeah, if that sounds like a strong word, it is, but that's the truth. That's the truth. Those of us who are content creators on Twitch are being taken advantage of. Now, of course, you could say there is a give and take there. We got another platform to stream on. That's great. But you know what? I don't need Twitch. I don't need Twitch. Okay? I have my own website. If I wanted to, I can just go ahead and host my shows and just post from my own website. And I own all the rights to it, and it's mine. And I don't need Twitch. I'm doing Twitch to kind of expand my horizons and trying to expand my reach a little bit, but I don't need Twitch. Okay? Now, yeah, granted, I would love to be making money from Twitch. Sure, it'd be great. And Twitch has the means with which content creators can profit from it, as well as Twitch. But at this point in time, because of that one single clause where they're requiring exclusivity, which I think oversteps their boundary. I think it really, it's their platform. They can do what they want, but by locking you into their platform to say you can only stream on our platform and dictating to you as a streamer what you can and can't do with your content is unethical. It's unethical, and it's unacceptable to me. It's not acceptable to me. No one dictates to me where I can and can't put my content if I choose, or what I can do with my content. If I want to multi-stream it, whatever platforms I want to do, that's my choice, not Twitch's. It's my call. And if Twitch wants to make an issue out of it and cut me off, okay, it's going to be sad to leave Twitch, but this is my content, not Twitch's. Does not belong to Jeff Bezos. It belongs to me. And that's my rant. And it's a long rant. I know it's a long rant, but it's something that I really feel strongly about. I feel strongly. I'm also going to blog about this. But look, as long as I can stream on Twitch for free and to my followers on Twitch, it's fine. And if I don't make any money off of Twitch, it is what it is. But the thing is that I will not agree to this sort of thing. I refuse to be pimped out by a platform. I will not be held hostage by a platform for any reason. And that's That's my rant. Anyway, so I didn't mean to be that a downer, but I want it to be something that my fellow podcasters can be aware of. This is very, very important to be aware of.